Good day everyone, and welcome to episode 22 in our series on SimAirport. And we're starting off today's episode, I got to tell you, with the immediate klutz of what was a successful conclusion to our last episode. Because after I concluded the episode and had set up the audio file and saved everything, the game was still up and running, and I had not at that point saved the game. And so what happened was it hung. And I lost all the gameplay from the last episode after we purchased this parcel of land up here, where the game did the automatic save before it goes ahead and purchases that parcel of land. So when we come down here, we do find we've got our airport set up and the passageway is all set up. But the immediate thing you notice, first of all, is our two bathrooms are gone, which is really annoying. The ground floor setup down here is still okay, but if you go to scheduling, all our scheduling's been wiped out. So we've lost a reasonable amount of gameplay. So I just wanted to come on, first off, start the episode and say, oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Look what's happened. I've lost all that gameplay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to set things back up basically where they were and come back on, but just wanted you all to know that before I do that, I'm a klutz, and that when we come back, the gameplay isn't going to be exactly where we had it, but I'm going to try and get it as close to that as I can. So I will now go to the magic of fast forward, and I'll see you on the other side of the builds. Back in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. I've been away and I've done some stuff, and so now I think I should show you the stuff that I've done. First of all, I have added the runway lights for nighttime operation to our runway on the east side of our airport, and as you can see from the 0 here, it hasn't started building them yet. So we're going to have some issues with aircraft coming in here for just a little while. I added the runway instrument landing system as well, which we didn't have in our last episode, but I thought, well, I'm here, let's add it. Let's just go up here a sec. I did our two bathrooms. I think I've changed the entrance area, but I've set everything up. Female on this side, male on this side, but that is still yet to be built. And on the ground floor, I added not two security, a second security, but also went to a third. But I believe at the moment we are waiting for a security guy. And in fact, I think I need to add one more because I didn't add one for the unit that's going to be built there. So that should be all right. So now, instead of having two security checkpoints coming into our eastern terminal, we will have 3. And I have scheduled, yes indeed, ladies and gentlemen, I have scheduled. I have staggered the scheduling a bit more than I did in the last episode. But I've scheduled them on the wrong things anyway, so I'm going to have to change that schedule, because that's just not going to work, because gates 3 and 4 are not functional. Yay, that was more klutz than you would have thought in this episode. I would have been super careful not to do that, but there you are. So at the moment, as you can see up here, we have no offered flights that are not scheduled. Everything is scheduled in. And I think what we should do now is spend this episode looking at getting our airline satisfaction up or airline interest up so that we get more aircraft that we can have come to our airport. Price sensitivity, passenger satisfaction, airport facilities, and more. Work hard for access to the best airlines or face having offers reneged. Well, I think that's right. And I think what we need to do is look into possibly fuel services, maybe even baggage, just to make sure that we've got everything up and going. The easy answer, of course, is to start dropping fees. But just based on what we've got going on up here, what's our daily? 107. No, ooh, we've got some issues there, a bit of hunk going on. Ooh, and low information. Okay, all right. But in the meantime, I think we should start looking at fuel or baggage. The baggage is being delivered even if we're using golf carts. So I think we should have a look at fuel perhaps and see what we can do with fuel. So first of all, let's go to research and see if we need to unlock anything for fuel. Maintenance objects, repair thresholds, right. One-way paths, one-way taxiways, intersections, lower property taxes, blah, 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 income tax, lower income tax, right? Land expenditures, light rail, longer LRTs. Oh, light rail, right. Operations. Yep. Departures, we want that. Fuel ports, here we go. Ooh, bag hub boosters. Research operations too, range ticketing, blah, blah, blah. Fuel ports. Airport operations too, and baggage hubs. Airport operations too. All right, well, let's get operations 2. Where is operations 2? Oh, it's all the way down there. 30,000. Sure. I'm in for that. So I think that tells us, now, where are we going to, $2,500, 18,000. Wow. Bag hub boosters and fuel. Fuel's obviously cheaper. All right, I think we're going to go with fuel. Let's see what we have in the build menu for fuel. Nothing there. What about objects? Actually, what about utilities? Oh, here we go. Fuel pipe. Oh. Baggage. Fuel depot. Fuel tank. Show wires. There are no wires. Refuel station. This looks fairly expensive. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Fuel pipe. Requires one fuel pipe. Connect fuel system together using underground fuel pipes. Oh, right. Receives jet fuel deliveries and distributes it to pipeline-connected reservoirs. Requires an outdoor jet fuel storage reserve. Large fuel tank. Whoa! $1,600,000 litres of fuel. Large fuel tank. Underground fuel tank and a refuel station. Provide your fuel trucks with access to the fuel in your network storage tanks. Ooh, okay. conveyor. A two-way conveyor requires one two-way conveyor. A conveyor requires one conveyor. Sure. Conveyor down, conveyor up, baggage depot, an outdoor endpoint used by tarmac staff that connects to underground conveyor system. Ooh, 2,000 plus 4, 100. Queues planning. Wow. I think we can't afford to put the fuel in right now. Not only because we don't know what we're doing, but where do we put trucks? I saw something about trucks. And objects. Let's see what else we've got in here. The baggage carousel. Right. Well, I think we are more likely to be able to afford the baggage system than we are the fuel system at this point. So let's assume for a moment all floors, tools, roads, objects, ops, this is going to be interesting. So if we put a baggage carousel in, well, you know what? There's no time like the present. So there would be in utilities. So how do you think this goes? It goes from a ticketing desk. Right. I think we're going to have an issue because I think to put baggage in, we're going to have to get the baggage to the individual runways. Okay, let's go back here for a minute and see, because I don't know that we've got everything we need. Maintenance. One-way paths. One-way taxiways, right? That's basically money. Light rail. Yeah. Multi-lane. Operations. Allows management of bus, garbage, retail and light rail services via operations control panel. Aviation ops. Right, standby gates. Upgrade buses. Yep, fine. Technology. Access to remote security stations and remote baggage scanners. Right. Ability to assign ID check desk to baggage scanners and baggage scanners. Okay, ID check stands to baggage scanners and baggage scanners to metal detectors, body scanners for precise flow control. Assign gates to specific ticketing desks, baggage hub boosters. Allows construction of baggage hub booster for increased sorting throughput on your hubs. Right, okay, got it. So we are going to do baggage first, definitely. Now, the first thing we need to do is have a look at this security issue. Because I think if we put baggage in, we should put it in by terminal building. what a concept. So let's go to the ground here, and now we can assign you to you, and no, we can't assign you to you. Okay, and I think we can assign you to you. You know what? That's the way it's going to be. No. Okay, close. Right. Okay, so let's do it this way. Assign to you. Assign to you. Oh, maybe we can just, we can do it like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now everybody is going to be assigned. Nice. Okay, we get precise control over our security there. And close. Okay, so we've done that. So the security for the north building is set up. Now, this is where we're going to start messing around over here. And all of this is now unsecure. So I would like to make some changes up here to our security setup. And this is going to happen like this. Wow, that is so seriously expensive. But you know what? It's what we're going to do. So these guys here, ticketing desk. All right, first of all, ticketing desk, dismantle. Actually, I did that the wrong way around. Dismantle. Right. And of course, priority is not going to be a big thing along here at 1 o'clock in the morning, because it just isn't. It just isn't. What I really want to do is put another desk in there facing the other way. But okay, that's female, that's female. You know what, I'm going to remove this as well. Aha! It's done it. Right. Let's go back to right. And now we want to put one in and start setting up specific construction so that it can handle baggage. What is a ticketing desk? Oh. There it is, a ticketing desk. Ooh, Ah, right. So, I think we need to get a bit more space. Oh, you know what? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just put you there. Okay, and that's the conveyor belt. That is the conveyor. Okay, so then what we need to do is we need to go into objects. Actually, utilities, and get a conveyor. Conveyor requires one conveyor as a result, but it doesn't give you a direction. Conveyor. Okay. Conveyor down transition. Hooly dooly. Really, man? Wow. Wow. All right. Well, okay. Okay. Why is the transition for baggage so big? Actually, you know what? Let's cancel that for a second and go back here and look at utilities again and go conveyor down transition. I wonder if the invalid placement blocked by NA endpoint. Blocked by NA endpoint. Blocked by NA endpoint. Down. So it needs all that space? Unless it has to be above ground. I mean, that's possible that it has to be above ground. Requires one conveyor. That's two-way. How can it be two-way? Requires one conveyor, and it doesn't seem to have a direction. Well, you know what? Let's put it in and see what happens anyway. Maybe that's all right. I don't know. Okay, well, this is going to be exciting. Let's see what happens when it starts doing this. Now, where can we put, how do we get baggage working? How do we get baggage working? I think we should complete the research first because let's have a look. Maintenance, weather, forecast maintenance, field, away transports. No. What are we doing over here? Bag hub, advanced ticketing. Bag hub boosters. That requires a connection to a baggage hub. Sure, but where are we going to put one? Where do we get the trucks to take the baggage out to the aircraft? There's a lot of stuff missing, I think, from how this might work. I'm not seeing it. That's a conveyor, so I definitely went onto a conveyor. but it's missing a baggage hub. There is a baggage hub downstream to other endpoints, including other hubs. Holy dooly! Whoa! But where does it go? Baggage carousel. Baggage depot. Blue, endpoint is outbound only. Pink, endpoint is inbound only from hubs with attached ticketing desk. An outdoor endpoint used by tarmac staff that connects to underground conveyor system. An outdoor endpoint used by tarmac staff, okay. How freaking big are you? Man, oh man. All right, well, okay. Requires an adjacent road or taxiway. Now, isn't that interesting? It won't connect at the bottom. Blocked by aircraft gate. Oh, there you go. Blocked by aircraft gate. Okay, so it's got an underground thing, right? Ah, no, it's two-way. How can it be two-way? Oh, I know how it can be two-way, because it's down here. No, it's one-way. And it's... Oh. Really? So that comes back and that goes up. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. That comes back and that comes up. All right. So how big is the hub? The hub is that big. So we need some underground foundations. That's what we need. And we need them around here. Maybe. All right, let's do that. And actually, before this completes, let's just make sure it's the right size. It will fit. That is good. All right, so that's the hub. Okay. I'm making this up as I go along. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. So I'm going to say there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we need 3 check-in desks. So that's what I'm going to do over here. Mind you, this could all go horribly wrong. But we are discovering how this works as we progress. No, it's not a check-in desk, it's a ticketing desk. It's in how you call things. We call them check-ins in Australia. And obviously in other parts of the world that are perhaps a little less specific as us, they're not called that. There you go. All right, so we're going to put these 3 ticketing desks on these 6 things. 6 things assigned to what? No. What did we say we could just do? Close. Requires connection to a baggage hub. Requires connection to a baggage hub. Oh, from and to. Must be assigned to an aircraft gate. Requires at least one functional hangar with a baggage car. Okay, well, we need a hangar. And a hangar might be under H for hangar. B, C, D, E, F, G, S, G, fountain, action, hangar. Requires 15 steel, 30 asphalt, 3 paint. A large hangar with up to 5 vehicle spots. Yes! I didn't... Whoa! Now that's... Ooh. We have a problem, Houston. Because this isn't going to work overly well. Yep. I see a problem. Yeah, I sure do. Oh, me. Oh. Really? You would fit there? I actually think that's a problem. Does anyone else think that's a... I do. I think that's a problem. If you've already been built, you've been built already. Holy dooly. Well, it didn't waste any time, did it? All right, well, I'm going to put the hangar in because that's the only... You know what? No, it's... No. No. Well, can I... I don't even know if I could run the taxiway right down next to the building. Concrete runway, taxiway. Will it let me? Yeah, well, looks like it would work. All right, we're going to undo this. Sorry, but we're going to undo you. And we're going to run the taxiway down there, I hope, so that the... And actually, we'll run it all the way down here, and we'll put the... Oh, my goodness. Right. Will I get my money back? I don't think I do. You know what? I've spent the money, so we'll just leave it there. And we'll see how it goes. I think I cancelled you, didn't I? Or did I dismantle you? Oh no. Okay. All right. We need to get this a bit more organised. Man, I had no idea that hangar was that big. It's the size of the aircraft. Well, I guess that makes sense, but if it's handling road vehicles, it's a bit big. Yeah, we're going to have to rethink that. Now, I thought that it was possible to assign ticketing desks to specific gates. But I don't think so at this stage. I thought we researched that. Or am I mistaken? Advanced ticketing. Ability to assign aircraft gates to specific... aircraft gates, not the other way around, really? That's how it works? Assigned to... Oh! Gate agent desk. You can assign it to a ticketing queue. Oh. We're going to have to look at that because that's not how I perceive that would function. Man, look at all those people coming in. That's huge. Why hasn't someone gone to that? Ticketing desk closed. Okay. Well, it doesn't work, obviously. I would like to see this removed, please. Any moment now. Oh, there you go. They removed it. Now, this is the tricky bit. Taxi. Oh, I could put it on the road, couldn't I? That's true. No, I don't think that works particularly well for me. Wow, look at that. I only get that much extra. Okay. Well, that much extra might just be enough. I have no idea. Hanger. Under H. For clothes hanger. And as you scroll down, you look at it and say, oh, large hanger. And you go, yeah, and then you bring it here, it's like, whoa, that's a large hanger. That's interesting because the wings hit it. But there you go. Let's put it there anyway. Okay, well, we've started building our baggage, but it's a bit of an exercise. Just saying, it's a bit of an exercise. I don't know quite how it's going to work out, but there's no really intuitive hints as to how to set up the baggage handling system. Oh, this is interesting. What's this mess? This mess is a hold-up. That's what this mess is. I've only got 2 gates working here. Holy dooly. Seriously, dude, that's a big hold-up. All right, let's see what happens. No. Security. Press tab. ID check stand. Assigned to bag scanner. Bag scanner assigned to there. So is that right? Assigned to assign. Right. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. ID check stand. Assigned to assign. ID check stand. Assigned to assign. Okay. Assigned to you. Assigned to you. Okay. So stop queuing everybody up and just get on with it. Baggage scanner. Right. Well, looks like we're going to have some issues around here. Okay. Wow, they really need to speed up down there. That's not going to be well at all. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I think we're going to leave it there for today. Call it an episode and return to SimAirport and carry on to discover baggage in our next episode. I'll let the build go offline and then we'll pick it up in episode number 23. So until then, everyone stay well and I'll see you later. Bye.